So in this episode, we're talking about... What?
Hello?
I'm trying to fucking film.
Who is this?
Fuck off. So in this episode, we're talking about the possibility of Ghostface being added last year. What?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, right now it's kind of a toss-up between Reanimator and Donkey Come-A-Lot.
Is that the one where the guy had...
Come-A-Lot. You know the one where your mother gets fucking gangbanged by a bunch of donkeys? Now fuck off. The possibility of Ghostface being added last year, the nightmare. What the?
Hang up on me again, I'll cut you like a fish.
Oh, you mean kind of like what I did to your mother last night?
What's the address?
347 Kerrigan? You might want to check on the bitch.
Mama?
Let's get started.
He'll reach deep into the hole, heal your shrinking soul, but there won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a god.
So ever since the beta for Last Year Nightmare came out, everybody's been speculating and talking about new killers. And one that's been on everybody's mind is Ghostface. Yes, Ghostface from that movie Scream. You know, from 1996, the same year that Last Year the Nightmare takes place. So about a year ago, I made a video about last year regarding Ghostface and how awesome he would be as a killer in the game. But after actually playing Last Year the Nightmare, I think this is a very bad idea. And let me tell you why. Now, yes, he would be awesome because it's taken place in 1996, the same year as Last Year the Nightmare. It takes place in a school setting, the same as Last Year the Nightmare. Hell, I'm pretty sure Scream was a great piece of inspiration for the developers of creating Last Year the Nightmare. But this isn't Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th. This game in no way, shape, or form needs a cult following of already established iconic horror icons in order to keep this game afloat. Yes, Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th would have failed if they didn't use Jason, if they didn't use Freddy or Michael Myers. Now, I think what the developers of Last Year Nightmare have created is something very unique. Unique killers, a unique story, unique survivors, unique maps. They don't need a cult following of already established horror icons to keep it afloat. This isn't Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th, where yes, whether you like it or not, those games would be dead if they didn't have horror icons in them. They could not survive without them. Where Last Year Nightmare doesn't need them. And I think to add them would completely take away from all the uniqueness that these developers have created with this game. Now, with that said, I do think Scream deserves its own asymmetrical survival horror game. And if I was going to do it, I would take the game Deceit. Yeah, Deceit, the game where it selects a random killer at the beginning and you don't know who they are. And you have to sit there and communicate and try to lie to get people to kill themselves or their teammates and shit like that. You have to hide amongst one another. Just like Scream. Remember Scream? It was one of the friends and we never knew which one. They were all mixed in. It was Deceit. That's how I'd go about this game. I would not put it in this style game. I don't think it would work as well as if it would in a Deceit style game. So if anybody wants to create a Scream game, an asymmetrical survival horror Scream game, contact me. I have fucking ideas out the ass for it. And like I said, you need to make it more like Deceit because that's what would do it justice and that's what would honor the film. Not these crappy mobile games, not these wannabe asymmetrical survival horror games. It needs to be like Deceit. But with all that said, I want your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Do you still think they should add Ghostface to Last Year Nightmare? Or do you think that they should create a game that's more like Deceit, such as what I described? And don't forget to give away copies of Last Year Nightmare. That's right, copies. Plural. More than one. Why would you buy the game when you can get it for free? Also, if you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, see if you don't, you'll have kick-ass shit such as this. Don't forget to join us in Discord. That's where we all are. We're having a kick-ass time in there. Don't forget, merch link down in the description below. And as always, I'll see you next time.